Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kim Sites doing another segment of My Mind Mondays. And on today's segment of My Mind Mondays, what I just want to talk about is not really necessarily talking about something directly, but talking about it in an indirect fashion. So over the past 2 weeks, to a week and a half, in the area of Hampton Roads, where I have been born and raised at, unfortunately, we lost, I believe, 3 teams to gun violence. 2 of them happened to be high school football players. And I just don't want to talk about that just because it's just it seems like it's a conversation that we always have. But what I do want to talk about is that I am starting to become solution based. So sometimes we just starting to become solution based, or just like to talk about the problems in general. And recently over the weekend, I was having a conversation with my father and my uncle, and we were just talking about some of the problems with society. And one of the things that we started to come into conclusion is that in today's society that we are so conditioned by love instead of being unconditional by love. And what I mean by that, just for example, is if you heard one of J. Cole's speech, he was talking about how life is now becoming more about statistics and numbers. Instead of you okay, if I have the 55 inch, I'm not gonna be satisfied until I get the 60 inch. No, I'm not gonna be satisfied until I get the 65 inch. Or if I post something, I'm not gonna be appreciative of my post until I get 100 likes or until I get 150 likes. And I just think in today's society, we are becoming so driven by numbers, and we've been so driven by conditions that we have yet to really understand that we are losing the value of true meaning of love, which I think is unconditional. Unconditional love does not have any sentiments or anything that has to do with what you can get out of it, but it's just what you can get for yourself and what you can get to another person. I just think that's the hardest issue that we have to talk about in today's society is how can we love each other without conditions, and how can we love society without conditions, and how can we respect one another without conditions of if you do this for me, I will love you this way, or if you do this for me, I will love you this way, or if I get this amount of numbers, I get this amount of likes, I will love myself even more, because even with that, love truly does come from within. And I just think in today's society, we are having a hard time understanding that, because we are just so much driven by conditions. And I think even with the mental health, I'm not saying that we all use it as an excuse, but sometimes I feel we use mental health as an excuse why we not to do something, when I think we should use mental health as a reason why we should do something, and ought to be discomfort and face your true mental problems and mental struggles with certain things. And last night I just want to leave it with about this love in general. If there's a condition, or if there's value, if there's value to something, there is no love. Love has no value. Love just has actions. Love just has meaning. Love just has yourself. So if whoever's looking at this video, just understand love someone without value. Don't matter what value they add to you. It doesn't matter about the value you add to yourself, and it doesn't matter about the value that just comes from your heart. And so with that all this being said, y'all, this is Kim Sites doing another segment of My Mind Mondays.